Hey, Kyle here. This is a little video of my new models. I got 3 kits today. 2 of the kits are for one model. More about that in a second. You get a glimpse there. You're not supposed to see that until about a minute. But I got a Land Raider just today. 20% off. I got another bottle of this. You know, one of these, not even a full bottle of this painted like 1,500 points of Army. I got some G-Force 9, 100 grams of green stuff. It's going to be used for my secret project that I'm about to unveil. I got Land Speeder. And I got a Armageddon Steel Legion Sentinel. Reason being, this little guy laying right here. This is going to be an entry for the Games Day 2010 Vehicle Conversion Contest. I've been wanting to do this model for a while. I got the inspiration from Cypher on Daka Daka. He did a Whirlwind and 2 Predator urban pacifications. This is sort of similar to that, but it's a little more crude mechanical design. You know, there's not going to be really any armor plating. Sort of a light vehicle, as a Land Speeder is. But I'm just going to dub this a Landwalker. Name is kind of weird, I know. But this is a tornado variant I decided to just do. I did something a little more dynamic with this gun here. I'm going to hold it by the leg. It hasn't been cured to the base. I sort of put it off at an angle. You know, looks really, really good. And I decided just to take a spare bolt pistol. Yeah. Just for that extra bit of awesome. I think Blue Table Painting will be proud. But, yeah. I just put this little, the assault cannon down here. Just as a normal thing would be, you know, sort of like as if this has been retrofitted. There's still the grid, the electrical grid down below. I sort of trimmed all that down just to fit the legs a little easier. But, you know, I'm gonna try to get it down a little more. You won't even notice it when it's like this. And especially when it's painted, because it'll all be black down there. But, this is supposed to be like a retrofitted Land Speeder. It's supposed to be for more urban environments, you know, the very unpredictable sort of battleground urban environment. You know, because the Land Speeder, when it goes down into here, it's risky. It's basically, if it gets hit, it's gone. With this, if it gets hit, it at least has a chance of still going on. You know, if it gets hit back here, it could still walk. It just won't be able to jump. I'll explain why I'll still has that in a second. And sort of goes through there, you know, sort of goes through, and it's able to maneuver like in like streets and urban, or basically just urban environments. Now, the reason I still have the thrusters back here was because the way I glued this is so that this can still pivot. It can pivot at the ankle, or not at the ankle, the hip. So it basically goes like this, and it fires the thrusters. It fires a burst. It shoots and flies, sort of like jumps. And then it sort of leans forward a little bit and then continues the massacre. I did have some trouble putting the top on. I was tempted just to get rid of the guardrail, but I sort of wanted to keep it looking like Land Speeder, sort of like a retrofitted Land Speeder. I cut off the fins. I shaved them down. I gotta shave that one down a little more. And I cut some of the vents off and whatnot. Still gotta shave that stuff down there with a hobby knife. I gotta sort of make that a little more presentable. Maybe when it's painted, you know, I mean, I wouldn't worry about it too much, because when it's painted it might just be, you know, maybe just a glump of green stuff will just sort of cover all that up and sort of make it a little more flushed. I'm going to do something with the base. Maybe like a rocky kind of thing. Get some rocks from outside and sort of plaster them on there. Put some sand down and flock it. You know. But yeah, this is also right here. This little corner here, if it'll focus. That was a corner that didn't want to go down because the top was warped. I sort of had to get a chip clip right here and clip it down, and it got everywhere. And tomorrow, when it's completely dried and hardened, I'm gonna take a hobby knife and sort of clean it all up and make it nice and flat. And that right there, I'm just gonna put green stuff there to make it all flush. I mean, just green stuff to fix that crack there, fill that gap, and pretty much any other holes like there and under there, a little bit there where the thing there would go. I might stick like a satellite dish or something. I might take some bits out of this here and put it into this. But this August, this will be my entry. It is not completely done yet, but it will be. I hope it gets up there because I didn't want to go completely overkill like a lot of people do. They just go all out. I wanted something simple, very unique, you know, very nice. The way I'm going to field this is, since I only have 2 currently, without this I have the land speeder and my assault squad, which that's 2 fast attack. I can have 1 more. So I'm just going to field these 2 separately. So this can sort of go in, since this is obviously a closer range setup. And this is a longer range setup. This is sort of a defense weapon here anyways, in case people come too close. This is more of a long range, more close range. But I love this thing. I wish I could paint it, but I can't, because you have to have models unpainted. Or if you have them painted, you have no chance of winning. You can still enter, but you have no chance of winning. You know, I'm sure that's understandable. But anyways, tell me what you think. Go down into where the guns are pointing, and please put some comments up of some suggestions, some good suggestions. I mean, I have 100 grams of green stuff, mainly to fill in gaps and stuff, but I can do some other stuff with it too. But please tell me what you think. I love feedback, especially positive, but negative as long as it's not like bashing me. You better listen to this guy. You better put comments down below, or he will shoot you when he walks by. Yes, he will. He will. Yeah, you better listen to him. He will fuck you up. I hope that everybody likes this. I'm gonna let you go. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I need to go to bed. It's like dark outside. I'm tired. Alright, I gotta go to bed. Please give me feedback, comments down there. Rate if you want. I love feedback. This is KyleX5665 signing out. Bye.